Bonjour! Oh my god, welcome back to my YouTube channel. C'est moi, Priscilla. Today we're just gonna have like another really chill, calm video where I'm basically just gonna be sharing my goals for the new year since it is December 29th, and also review my past goals. Of course, I won't be talking about all my goals because some of them are personal, but for the most part, you guys will get to see some of my goals as we dive into the new year. Don't forget to like, subscribe, turn on all notifications. Notification. Oh my god, why can't I not say that word? Turn on all notifications, and yeah, so let's dive straight into it.
Was no past, doing it all night, all summer, doing it the way I wanna. Yeah, I'm a dance.
Okay, so I'm gonna start with my first goal that I had for 2025, which was to not get lower than a 50, which is a failing score. So basically never to fail any of my tests. I almost got close to failing a test when I got a 54 on my very first French socials test. I was so unprepared for it to be in complete French. I'm just like wasn't used to testing at all because it was our first socials test that was in complete French, and I
just didn't have my French thinking cap on. I mean, no one did, because I think I actually got the highest score in the class. Every single person in my class got below a 50, and I like cried that day because I was just like, geez, this is going to be hard. But then the next time I redid the test, completely different test, I put my French thinking cap on and started with focusing more on the French aspect of things, not socials, and I was able to score much higher, and I finished off the year with a 98 GPA, and my socials grade was actually highest last year, so I put a check mark to that goal. I think I did pretty good.
Okay, by the way, you might hear some clicking noises because I have my pen with me, and it's like one of these pushy pens. So there's gonna be like some clicking noises, by the way. Okay, so the next goal that I had for 2025, I really didn't focus a lot on like a lot of goals, like spiritual goals, because I wanted to have a lot more. But unfortunately, like in my mind, when I started 2025, wasn't really inclined to that, but I definitely have changed over this year. But yeah, the next goal that I had for 2025 was to start content creation. I always wanted to start content creation, but I never did because sorry, I never did because I was afraid that I might not do successful, and I also was afraid that my parents weren't going to let me start content creation. And oh my god, there's so many people speaking in the background, but like I was afraid that my parents weren't going to let me start content creation, so I kind of just gave up on that goal midway. But now here I am at the end of the year. I just started my YouTube channel, and so far I just want to like, I think it's going good, and yeah, thank god. So I'm really happy with where I'm at right now. And my last major goal that I had for 2025 was to be able to see like a noticeable difference. Like, I know I talk about French a lot, but that's because I do French. But basically, when I first started French in grade 7, I was visibly behind other students. And that's just because they've been doing French since grade 6 and I only started in grade 7. So I was like noticeably behind. And I just made that like shift in my mindset that I wrote down my goals. Then 2025, I would be the best student in my class at French. When I wrote that down, I was just like, dang, this is impossible. I was just like, what? This is not gonna happen. But I had faith in God and myself that I'd be able to, you know, hopefully, like, fingers crossed, be one or the best French student in my class. And thankfully, it happened. I mean, I won't say I'm the best French student in my class, but I'm one of the only students who's able to have conversations with their teachers in French. Like whenever my teacher says something to me in French, I understand. I'm not able to speak it back to them. Like I usually reply in English, but like my teacher will just like be talking in French just to me, and none of the other kids will understand. So I see that that's a big W, and I'm gonna check that off before we move on to our goals for 2026. Okay, so my goals for 2026. So basically my goals for 2026, I have a lot, but first of all, start with spiritual goals. So my number one is I want to finish reading the Bible. So basically, I've always wanted to read the Bible from start to beginning, but like I've random times I'll just wake up and I'll be like, the stories in the Bible are actually pretty interesting, and I've always wanted to just kind of read it all. But I just found that the best time to start is like probably at the beginning of the year, so at the end of the year. I've like read through the entire Bible, and we'll probably make a video about like, you know, one of the coolest stories there or something like that. But whenever I read my Bible randomly, I just see some really cool Bible stories and like some stuff, especially in Revelations, that makes me be like, dang, like this is for real, for real. So yeah, like I want to read my Bible from start to finish. The next goal that I have is to be able to speak back to my teachers in French. According to Google, I'm pretty sure it only takes around like a year or two to learn like French fluently. And I've currently completed 1 year in French, which I feel like I'm pretty confident in writing and comprehending French. But speaking is what I'm gonna focus on the next year. I can speak in French, but it just sounds like an American person speaking in French. It doesn't sound like a French person speaking French. Yeah, that came out right. Yeah, it doesn't sound like a French person speaking French. So I'm gonna try to work on that. And also my goal for 2025 is to reach 50 subscribers. I know it's like, I'm not 20, oh my god, did I say 2025? My goal for 2026 is to reach 50 subscribers. I'm pretty sure like if I work really hard, I can gain more. But I just want to start small, and I'm gonna do stuff that I feel like I could achieve comfortably. And then also another educational goal that I have is that I am not failing midterms or finals. I'm getting over 90s in my midterms and finals. And yeah, because I have midterms really soon and I have finals also really soon. So I am confident that I'm gonna work really hard and make sure that I pass all of them, and not just pass, but get over 90. I'm hoping for 100, but like over 90. And then also, I also really do hope that when this year's over, 2026 is over, when like the 2025 to 2026 school year's over, that my GPA will be higher than a 95 so I can receive a certificate of excellence, which I did last year. But this year I also want to achieve it, despite how hard things have gotten, because they definitely get harder each year. I am gonna try my best to. Okay, so yeah, those are like my major. Oh, this is not centralized.
Oh my god, bro. Oh, hell no, man.
Okay, so those are like basically my major goals for 2026 that I'm willing to share. All the other goals are like much smaller, and they're also a lot more private, but those are like my major goals for 2026. And yeah, so yeah, I want to grow my YouTube channel, read the whole Bible, and yeah, I also post a lot more because I've posted 2 videos and I've had this channel for 2 months, which means I'm posting 1 video every month with it, which is disappointing, but that's just because I run out of ideas. But I have a lot of ideas now. Like, I have a whole page filled with ideas. So yeah, I have a lot of things I want to do, and I'm so excited to start this new year with you. So yeah, don't forget to like this video and subscribe, and yeah, have a great new year. I'll see you. Great new year. Yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Au revoir.
Was no past, doing it all night, all summer, doing it the way I wanna. Yeah, I'm a